Konnichiwa, it's Ono here. What do you think is the most popular food in Japan? Natto? Tempura? Yakiniku? No, when it comes to Japanese food, it has to be ramen, right? So today, I'm going to visit Ichiran, the most delicious and famous ramen chain in Japan. Recently, Ichiran has become famous worldwide. Whenever I pass by Ichiran, I'm amazed to see the long lines. So, let's get started. I am now at the Scramble Crossing in Shibuya. So, let's head to Ichiran in Shibuya for lunch. By the way, do you know the origin of ramen? Actually, the history of ramen originates in China. Ramen was born in China about 4,000 years ago. The roots of ramen go back to Chinese noodle dishes called mian. In China, wheat-based noodles have been eaten for a long time, with various variations. Although there are many theories, it is said that ramen came to Japan around 1400. Since then, ramen has developed significantly in Japan. Particularly, Japanese ramen has incorporated the essence of dashi, which is fundamental to Japanese cuisine, leading to the creation of various types of ramen such as miso, soy sauce, and salt. These flavors are unique to Japan and are not found in Chinese cuisine. In modern times, the invention of cup noodles has made ramen a soul food of Japan, enjoyed both domestically and internationally. Japanese people love ramen so much that they even eat it as a snack. So, while talking about ramen, we've arrived at Ichiran. Today, we're visiting the Shibuya branch of Ichiran. It takes about a 5-minute walk along the JR Yamanote line from Shibuya Station to get here. Ichiran's logo is distinctive with its red background and green Chinese characters. Let's head inside. But there's already quite a line. It's just before 11 a.m., a bit earlier than lunchtime, so I wonder how long it'll take to get in. Usually, during lunch hours, you might have to wait for 2 hours, so it seems like we might get in smoothly this time. This Shibuya Ichiran is open 24 hours a day, and lunchtime is particularly busy. If you want to avoid the crowds, I recommend visiting in the morning or evening. Ichiran was founded in Fukuoka Prefecture in 1960. Ichiran's motto is to let every customer enjoy ramen without worrying about anything. And they have a unique system that you can only see at Ichiran. I'll talk about that unique system later. Ichiran is now a popular ramen shop domestically and internationally, with 78 stores in Japan and about 8 stores overseas in countries like China, Taiwan, and the United States. By the way, when I go to Ichiran, it's mostly tourists from abroad these days. Why is Ichiran so popular overseas? As a Japanese person, it's hard for me to understand. So if you know why Ichiran is so popular abroad, please leave a comment. Let's head inside. First, let's buy a meal ticket for ramen from the vending machine. The vending machine supports languages other than Japanese, such as English and Chinese, so even tourists can easily make a purchase. If you want to eat a hearty meal, I recommend the Ichiran Select 5 at the top of the screen. However, the most popular choice among Japanese people is the classic Tonkotsu Ramen. Since I plan to order a ramen refill later, I'll choose the classic Tonkotsu Ramen. The price is 980 yen. You can pay with cash, Suica, or credit cards. Suica is very convenient as you can use it at places like restaurants. If you're interested in how to get a Suica in Japan, check out this video where I explain it in detail. Alright, I got the meal ticket. You can also order a ramen refill from your seat, so for now, I'll just order the Tonkotsu Ramen. Moving further inside, you'll notice Ichiran's unique seating arrangement. Look at this. Each seat is a private booth. This is the secret to focusing on eating ramen. Once seated, fill out the order form with your preferred noodle firmness and spiciness. Select dashi, richness, amount of garlic, amount of green onions, etc. I chose medium for both dashi and richness, and a small amount of garlic. For green onions, I chose green onions. And of course, I opted for chashu. You can also choose the amount of the secret red sauce. If you like spicy food, choose double or more. But I'm not very good with spicy foods, I chose medium. Also, you can choose the firmness of the noodles from extra firm to extra soft. I prefer a firm texture, so I chose firm. After submitting the order form, let's look at ICHIRAN's taste concentration counter. The sides are partitioned and the space between seats isn't very wide, but it allows you to concentrate on the ramen. If you need to communicate with the staff, you can press the button on the back right of the table and show the tag hanging on the partition to convey your needs without speaking to the staff. The tags say, temporarily leaving the seat. Don't know how to order. Bothered by noise. And want child-friendly tableware. Next to the request text is an extra item order sheet. Use this sheet to order ramen refills. Now, let's just wait for the ramen to arrive. The ramen has arrived. Is this what Japanese omotenashi is? It looks very delicious. ICHIRAN's special thin noodles are made with a blend of wheat flour chosen by the noodle master, with a different blend each day considering the weather, temperature, and humidity. And ICHIRAN's broth uses only pork bone extract and is called natural pork bone ramen. The red secret sauce in the middle, made from chili peppers and about 30 different ingredients, enhances the umami flavor in your mouth, making the ramen taste even deeper. Let's dig in. The pork bone broth and noodles go perfectly together, it's so delicious. I love ramen and visit various ramen shops throughout the year, but ICHIRAN's ramen is exceptionally delicious. If you've never had ramen before, you should try ICHIRAN's ramen first. The broth is very flavorful. Only 4 people in Japan know ICHIRAN's broth recipe, and it's a closely guarded secret. I've finished the ramen for now, but I'm not done yet, so I'll order a ramen refill. A ramen refill costs 210 yen. You can also choose the firmness of these noodles. I chose firm earlier, but it wasn't firm enough, so I'll go with extra firm this time. And when you visit ICHIRAN, you must order the matcha pudding for dessert. Press the call button and give this sheet and money to the staff. And don't worry, you'll get your change when the meal arrives. By the way, on my channel, I regularly share travel tips and information about Japanese culture. I'm currently aiming for 5,000 subscribers, so please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video. Alright, the ramen refill and matcha pudding have arrived. Noodles revived. Let's eat ramen again. And do you know that not all ramen shops offer ramen refills? Refills are unique to Tonkotsu Ramen. For example, soy sauce ramen and miso ramen shops rarely offer ramen refills. Thank you for the meal. I'm full after ordering the ramen refill, and there's a message at the bottom of ICHIRAN's ramen bowl. Be sure to check it out when you visit. Finally, let's eat the matcha pudding. Look at this jiggly texture. It looks so delicious. Of course, it would be delicious as it is, but I think I'll pour the accompanying matcha sauce over it. Let's eat. The pudding is sweet, but it also has a subtle bitterness of matcha, giving it a rich flavor. Even though I'm already full after the ramen, dessert is a different story. It's really as good as a specialized matcha pudding shop. When you visit ICHIRAN, make sure to order the matcha pudding. Thank you for the meal. As I leave the store, I see that ICHIRAN is so crowded that they are handing out numbered tickets. ICHIRAN is popular worldwide and their ramen and matcha pudding are truly exquisite, so be sure to visit when you come to Japan. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.